we are going to be having a maintenance update today, and before that update I would like to share with you guys different bosses from tier 2 to tier 5. The tier 1 boss is dark side, so nothing really special about that fight. I will just ignore that. Anyways, tier 2 to tier 5. This particular fight is tier 2. I actually just shared a video yesterday, so the last video before this one was a video of fighting Silver Banshee. Actually, it's quite unique. Normally tier 2 bosses are not unique, but this solo raid, this realm Klash solo raid is different because this boss is immune to stun. That is not normal for a tier 2 boss. Usually the tier 1 and tier 2 can be stunned, so you can use your League of Anarchy team directly. So this boss cannot be stunned, cannot be frozen, and this boss will actually stun you on tagging. So there are ways around that. As I had mentioned yesterday, against this boss you can go for resistance of to not screech resistance now, stun resistance. So basically the resistance is having resistance on both your damage dealer and your support character. That will definitely help in this match, but that build is not easy to get. Not just everybody can have a full damage dealing build as well as a full resistance build, unless you are lucky to drop resistance on your artifact or something like that. But it is not easy to get. I should share a couple of teams that can help you defeat this boss, and this is a version of a League of Anarchy team that can defeat this boss. Now I would like to add that you could actually use drop Zatanna in this match and use Harley Quinn, Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and you can take advantage of the fact that Heartbreaker Harley Quinn can reflect the stun on the boss. Okay, yes, that would not work. I'm sorry, reflection of stun will not help. What actually helps is you doing successful specials. This boss is passive. Whenever you do successful specials, I believe up to 2 successful specials, you are able to steal the ring from the boss. You see that ring that is on this boss's here, you're able to steal it, and once you have that ring on your character, the next successful special from your character is going to stun the boss. You will see that this boss gets stunned a couple of times. Once the ring is on my character, I'm able to stun the boss. So I tried that gameplay using Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and I was very close to one-shotting till I made a mistake / my phone froze the normal story. I tagged him, but my character did not move, and the boss just hit my character and hit my Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and that was it. Like it was weird. But anyways, you can use Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. You need to do a lot of combo interrupt CI, yeah, but it is very much possible. But I just didn't want to take that risk anymore, knowing the kind of device I'm playing with, and I decided to use the Metal Human API, yeah, and that works as well. Anyways, that's for that. This other boss is also kind of unique. This boss, you start the match, you will notice that the match started at 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is half the normal fight time of all bosses in solo raid. Now for this boss, I wouldn't say there's anything unique in terms of the team you need to use. Like you can use metal team against this boss. I don't know if this boss is immune to stun. I don't remember. If the boss is not immune to stun, you can easily use League of Anarchy team. You can even use the version of League of Anarchy team I just used to fight Silver Banshee, which is using API with Zatanna and with Girl of Steel Supergirl. But yeah, the only thing is that if you do need more time, you don't need to use Red Hood to get more time. Just do a super move with any of your characters, you get an extra 30 seconds. And this means that if you use let's say your Beast Boy to do a super move, you get extra 30 seconds, and you see you're running out of time, you can easily tag in one support character, do a super move with that character, you get another extra 30 minutes. So it's just a matter of doing super move with your 3 characters to get a full 3 minutes if you need. That's for that. I believe that's quite straightforward. Anyways, this next boss, Sub-Zero. Now Sub-Zero may not look scary, but when you look at his passive, you see that okay, he has 3 sets of armor. Those armor cause massive damage reduction, guys. Massive damage reduction. So you can remove the damage reduction shield by doing 20 successful specials. But the thing is, when you do those 20 successful specials, you'd have to That's when you do sorry, not 20 successful specials. When you do 20 successful basic attacks, when you chain 20 successful basic attacks against boss Sub-Zero, and you do your special, you are able to remove one shield. So if you do that up to 3 times, you remove the 3 shields. If that were permanent, that would have been nice. That would have meant you can use any team or almost any team, but it's unfortunately not the case. When you do 20 successful basic attacks and you do a special, you are going to remove one shield and the timer starts. That's the unfortunate thing about that. So in order to just ignore that whole damage reduction thing, just use metal team that's going to ignore defense and whatever, ignore the damage reduction and all of that. Metal team is perfect for this. And if you want to go around that, you can also use your Beast Boy. If you use Beast Boy is able to, you can, with Beast Boy you can maintain up to 40. You can maintain your combo for about a minute. Or is it 30 seconds or a minute? I think it's a minute. Yeah, 30 seconds. I don't know. You can maintain your your combo stack, your combo number with Beast Boy. With Beast Boy, once you've done you do your super move, start doing your super move, you do your basic attack, start doing your specials. As you're doing that, you're not going to lose your combo meter. So with Beast Boy, you can easily get around this boss. So Beast Boy metal team, yeah, I think that should be enough to take down boss Raiden. Now for this final Mortal Kombat boss, you would have noticed we have been fighting Mortal Kombat bosses with Sub-Zero and Raiden. For the final Mortal Kombat boss, for boss Scorpion, this is another one I would say is not really special, but guys, you have to be very, very careful with this one, because this one can actually cause you problem. First off, I would like to say that this boss doesn't have any immunity to stun or freeze, so you can use your Mr. Freeze in this match. You can use your League of Anarchy team, stun the boss. All of that works. You can also use your metal team if available, but you will likely not have your metal team available, because I'm willing to bet you would have used your metal team against boss Scarecrow, the sub boss Scarecrow of this final tier. So you will likely not have your metal team available. But yeah, you can use your Beast Boy, you can use your Mr. Freeze, and you can of course use your League of Anarchy team, since the boss can be frozen. The boss doesn't have immunity to freeze or stun. So yeah, I just chose, I say this thing a lot. I like I like problems sometimes, not every time. I like problems sometimes. So that's why I decided to use League of Anarchy, because if I'm being honest with you, League of Anarchy is not the ideal team to use against this boss. Not because they are not good, they are good. League of Anarchy can one shot, but it is not the fastest team. Like I said, Beast Boy, so much with Beast Boy, this match would have been over in a minute. So just use Beast Boy. If you have metal team available, use metal team. That's all. And also on that thing is that, like I said, this boss is one you need to be careful with, because this boss, once it does a super move, whoever is there, no matter the artifact you have on that character is gone. The character is over. That's game over for that character. So you can see that my Girl of Steel was just destroyed. Like I said, this is not the ideal match for this team, because you want to get all your stacks from your Girl of Steel. But anyways, the stacks I have is enough. Yeah, I think I got 300% the stack, so I think that is enough for the fight. That's about it, guys. Let me know the characters you use for these bosses in the comment section. Are you excited for the maintenance update? Smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.